Continuing my progression, I decided to try the Ringmeister for C class, and I originally wanted to try the GT3 class, but I decided against it and used a car that I'm more familiar with, which is the BMW M2CS Racing. Even so, there was still a lot of interesting things happening, as this is still quite a difficult car to work with, and as seen here in the first race. So for the first race, I was put quite in the front in P4, but I do realize that I wasn't quite used to the track yet, and I decided to learn the track first and start from the pits. I even made sure to let everyone through, so I was at the absolute back.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
As usual, there was no short of people going off track on the first lap.
You got a slow car on the right. Car stops on the right. There's an incident ahead. Go left. Slow car ahead. Car stops on the left.
I even had to overtake damaged cars.
Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear on the right.
And there was certainly no short of sketchy drivers.
Car right. Clear. There's an incident ahead. Go left.
Although I would have to eat my own words the next lap because I was caught off guard with the slow driver in front and spun myself. This pretty much ended my race as seen here the repairs are too
Flight
long to
repairs
wait.
are 6 minutes 57 seconds. Optional repairs are 5 minutes 8.
The next race also went as badly because someone spun in front of me and crashed into me.
Go left. Car right. Clear on the right.
The damage was so bad that I couldn't nurse my way back into the pits, and that ended my race prematurely.
Looks like your car is towed. You'll need a tow back to pit lane. Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get
The next race, however, I decided to start not from the pits because I was in front, and well, it paid off because I won the race without any drama. I pretty much just set off into the distance and it became a hot lap simulator for me.
you. Both car is off. Green, green, green. You won. Yeah, we did it. Too bad it wasn't for a million.
The next race
Both cars
initially
off. Get
went
ready.
as well as I'm starting from the
Flag,
front
green flag.
and people was going off track left and right in front of me.
The next car's the leader.
This gave me the lead, but I would have to eat my own words again as I spun on the famous carousel corner on the final lap and pretty much threw out a win.
You've got wheel damage.
This was excruciating, but since I didn't get the
Damage on
meatball
the front
flag and
end.
I was able to continue, I decided to nurse my way back to the finish with a broken car.
Left about one lap of fuel left. Left side. Clear. Left side. Stay on the right. Clear on the left. Chicken flag, chicken flag. Great job. You did really well.
The next race, I started from the back, so I decided to start from the pits, and well, it was certainly an eventful race. Again, there was no short of people going off track.
Clear on the right.
Then I was stuck behind a very slow yet very defensive driver, which really bunched up the field and it made for some quite sketchy moves. I did back out of this move because I needed a clean race and lost the position and again had to stop behind the slow yet defensive driver once more.
You've got 2 laps to go.
The person in front of me made a mistake and I got closer to the guy that was pretty much backing all of us onto each other. And seen here, the guy that passed all of us couldn't make another distance and take a note of that because it's important for the next move I'm making. The slow guy then made a mistake but joined hastily, so I couldn't get past him. The person was pretty much backing me into the other drivers, so I decided to make a move on the next straightaway. The move was successful, and after that, I managed to create some distance to the cars behind, but I would again eat my own words as I was one of the people who spun out on track.
It looks like you've got some engine trouble. You've probably lost some power. We got damage on the front end.
But again, since I didn't get the meatball flag, I had to nurse my way to the finish line.
There's the flag. It's over. Bring it back to the pits.
Next race was a weird one as my wheel suddenly disconnected mid race. After all of those shenanigans, I really needed a clean race, but this race wasn't one of them. Start was uneventful, other than the usual people going off track.
Go right. Right side. Still there, hold your line. You got a slow car on the left. Clear on the right. Go right. Left side. Clear.
This really bunched up the field, and like previous races, it was pretty much a train behind a slow driver. Although there were no short of incidents happening on track, such as this one where everyone was stopped on their tracks and even the guy behind me was
Instant ahead.
caught off guard and spun.
Go left. Go left. Car right. On the left. Rewind. Go left. Clear.
After that, it was back to the usual stuff with some, well, sketchy moves sprinkled in. Then the guy in front was pretty much backing me onto the driver behind. But then he just lost control and took the guy behind me as well. The next lap, I was able to catch up with the field in front, and well, it was a train once more. Until this incident happened and the guy in front just gave me the position.
Right side. Clear on the right.
But again, once more, I was the people in the session that lost control of the car. But this time, since the meatball flag is shown, I couldn't continue my race.
Press and hold the reset button and we'll come and get you. Required repairs are 6 minutes, 57 seconds. Optional repairs are 1 minute.
Finally, I was getting used to the track, and this was one of the better races that I did.
Green flag, green flag.
Start was relatively uneventful, though I had quite a bad start and had to be quite aggressive on the first corner. I was definitely taking it easy for this race as I was trying my best so that I can finish a race cleanly. Then again, people were still going off track in front of me, and well, I wasn't being aggressive, so I let people behind through if they wanted to pass me. With this mindset, I was definitely benefiting and I gained places through others' mistake.
Fueling up now should get us to the finish. Go right. Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the right. Car stopped on the right. Go left. The car in front has gone off.
I finished P2 in this race, which was one of my better results.
Point 004. There's the flag. It's over.
This race, starting from the back, was one of my better ones because I managed to crack into the top 10. Even so, race start was as usual with people going off track through stupid shenanigans. There was even the typical Iracing carnage happening.
Slow car ahead. Car stopped on the left. There's an incident ahead. Go right. Go right. Car right. Clear. Go left.
Then, as I was following the guy in front of me, he decided to give the place to me. My guess is that he couldn't handle the pressure, but I reacted too slowly and ended up ending his race prematurely.
Go right. Car right. Clear.
I definitely felt bad for that, and I got a negative 60 rating for this race because of it, but it was still one of my better
There's the
races.
flag. Nice run. Solid work.
This was the final race that I did for Ringmeister, and I did a total of 11 races, and this was one of the cleaner ones, and it definitely helped me progress.
Car right. Clear on the right. Car stopped on the right. Go left.
After the usual people going off track and me gaining positions from it, I managed to catch the field in front and had to make a move in order to progress further. Although I could have made a move here, I decided to play it cautious and take another time to pass the guy in front.
Left side. Clear on the left.
He had a bad exit to this corner and I decided to make a move here.
Car right. Clear.
He definitely let me off easy. Then again, the next lap, I was stuck behind a guy that was going very slow after his incident, and he pretty much backed me off into the guy behind. So for the next straightaway, we both behind made a move on the guy, and I managed to get over him, but the guy behind managed to get over me.
Left side. Keep to the right. Clear on the left. Car right. Still there, hold your line. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. Keep to the left. Clear. Last lap. You got a slow car on the
Even though
left.
I didn't finish top 10 in this race, it was a clean race for me, and it was enough for me to progress into the next class.
Checkered flag. Better schedule some testing. We'll get 'em next time.
After all of this, my I rating was definitely low, but I was in the correct class to try out GT3s, which is what I originally set out to do in iRacing. So, join me next time where I'll be trying out GT3 in Summit Point.